guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the My Disney Experience app, the website, and some of the My Disney Experience type of things now that you get standard with a package if you book through Disney to stay on site at Disney. So first and foremost, you have the My Disney Experience app. I believe this is on Android and iPhone. Just, looks like that. And you can actually, really see a lot of stuff on here. They have just kind of suggestions for you of, cool things that are going on. And you can actually click attractions, characters, dining. You can find out where restrooms are in the park, entertainment, events and tours, guest services, and of course shopping, which is really, really cool. And I would highly suggest getting this on your phone, even if just when you're at Disney World, because it really does make a huge difference. For instance, we can see here the first day that we go to Disney. It shows where we're staying, when we're staying. It shows some fast passes that we've made, which that day will be Buzz Lightyear, Seven Dwarfs, and Big Thunder Mountain. It shows some things that I kind of put into our plans that we wanted to do, which is the Main Street Electrical Parade that night and wishes, as we will be at Magic Kingdom that night. And then of course it starts going through the next day where it says your dining reservations. Like if you book advanced dining reservations, it has these on here. You can put things like, Flights of Wonder or Finding Nemo, those type of shows. You can actually pick what time of show you want to go and put it in here. And what we always did is we would go up here with the, 3 little dots, and we would put My Plans, and you're going to go to your next day with plans. So like for instance, for this one, just making sure it doesn't have any like confirmation numbers or anything. No. It says Saturday, April 25th. It says where we will be. It says our fast passes, and it says the things that we want to see, like the parades and stuff. We will not be doing any advanced dining reservations this day. So what I actually do is every morning I do a quick screenshot, and I have this in my phone, and I actually set it as my wallpaper on my phone so that I can just pop it out and see that, rather than using, data and our Wi-Fi and just kind of eating up my battery when you already eat up your battery a lot on a regular day at Disney. So that really helps a lot. I would also, suggest if you're in the parks, you can actually hit the map version, and it shows you where everything is. It shows you their current wait. So if you know that you have a fast pass for, let's say, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, right now Big Thunder Mountain only has a 10-minute wait. So I would probably change our fast pass. I would go to it and change our fast pass to something else that has a longer wait, because, just maximizing your time. It's really, really awesome. You can go through and you can see the park hours. You can see current wait times. So like right now, those are the current wait times at Disney, and it goes from lowest to longest, which is really, really cool. And I mean, you can click like all the different all the different parks. You can change your fast passes, modify your fast passes. That's really cool to be able to do. You can add some dining reservations if you want, kind of last minute. You can also cancel dining reservations. Just so much stuff on here. You can actually even do stuff with like your magic bands, all kinds of stuff. So the app is just worth its weight in gold. I really, really enjoy this app, and I would highly suggest getting yourself acquainted with the app well before your Disney trip so that you can just kind of, breeze through it as you go along. Next up, I will talk about the magic bands. So here is how your magic bands will come. This is the regular size magic band. If you can tell, it's the color that you choose, and then it's got this gray lining. Now, as you can see on this magic band, there is no gray lining. This, we took off the gray, and it made it about a kid size. And in all honesty, all my kids from 10 to 2 all could fit this with ease, with no problems. And, if you have a thin enough wrist, an adult probably could get away with this size. You just wear your magic band every day. We would honestly take our magic band off to sleep at night, but other than that, we pretty much left it on all of the time. It doesn't bother you. When you first put it on, maybe that first day, you're kind of like, not annoyed with it, but just getting used to it. But then it's just second nature to you. And your magic band is basically your key to the world when you're at Disney World. Your magic band, if you're flying, your magic band will be your way to get on the Magic Express. You just scan it to their little scan machines. You'll see it. It's a circle. It has a Mickey head. You scan it and wait till it turns green. It'll make a little sound. You know you're good to go. And it's just really, really cool. It just really makes life a lot easier. As soon as you check into your resort, they will have you scan your band. You want a band on too? You will scan your band and at their little desk thing. It's like a little tiny rectangle and it has a little Mickey. And again, you're just really going to do Mickey to Mickey. If you can tell, there's a Mickey head right there. So you can check into your resort this way. This is also how you will be able to check into your rooms. And your kids' bands do this too. So our kids always loved running and, getting to open the door, and we tried to make sure that we split it all up so everyone got a chance, and they just love it. They think it's the most fun thing in the world to do. So this, of course, is your key to your room. So you want to always make sure that you have a magic band on if you're leaving your room, because this is how you get into your room. They don't issue cards anymore. We had a card issued because there was issues with our band opening our door at one of our resorts, but other than that, that's how you get there. When we stayed at Art of Animation, you actually had to have a band to get into your actual building that you were staying in. So you needed your band just even to get, into your building as well. Also at Art of Animation, you had to use your band to get into the pool area for the big blue pool. The other pools, I'm not sure because I didn't go to those ones, but you even need it to get into your pool area. Now, your magic band also has a ton of other added features to it. You can have your ability to charge everything back to your room. So let's say you go to the park and you want to buy a souvenir. So you can just go to pay. You need to make sure that before you do this, you set up a PIN number on your magic band. You can do this through the My Disney Experience website, or you can just have them, better? Or you can just have them do it for you in the resort or in the parks itself. You just set up a 4-digit. We did 4-digit. You could maybe do more. I'm not sure. But you just set up a PIN and then you can charge back to your room. Depending on where you stay. At the time that we stayed, values were $500. Moderates were $1,000. And deluxe resorts were $1,500. So you will need to have a card on hand. If you are going to be paying with gift cards, you just want to make sure that you go to guest services in your resort every few days and just pay off your balance so that it's not getting charged to your to your credit card or debit card or whatever. You can also charge back your tips. You can charge back food, anything like that. So we always do the dining plan, so we never charged back anything to our room besides our tips for our food, but we were even able to do that, which was really, really nice. We literally carried no money on us when we were at Disney. This was our wallet. This was our everything. If you're not doing the dining plan, you can of course charge back your food to this. If you're doing the dining plan, this actually has your dining plan on it. So when you go to pay, you scan your band and they'll say, okay, do you want to use this many quick service credits, or do you want to use this many snack credits, or do you want to use a table service credit for it? So, you could definitely use it for that. And you can also say, no, I don't, I'm going to pay for this one out of pocket. And that's perfectly fine too. So it's great for that aspect. You have your food paid for, you have your souvenirs paid for, you can get into your room this way. There are just so many things. If you have the memory maker, which is the picture service, you will take a picture and then they will pull a little scanner out of their pocket and do Mickey to Mickey, and that's how your pictures get stored on. So you always want to make sure that you have, someone scanning their band after you take a picture. We always had me or my husband do it just because it was easier that way. And then all your pictures are stored onto your My Disney Experience. When you have fast passes, again, it's going to be taken off of your band. You're going to go to the fast pass line, scan Mickey to Mickey on their little circle pole, and that gets you in. It'll tell them if you are there too early, if you are there too late. It'll tell them everything that they need to know, and it actually tells them your name as you go through. So when you're making your magic band selection, whatever name that you select will be your name, and they will call you it. I joked with my husband last time I was going to name him Awesome so that everyone had to say, hey Awesome, hey, way to go Awesome, whatever. I didn't end up doing it, but I thought about it. But Your names are on the inside. So we did a different color for every person. However, you could totally do everyone having the same color and then just have it differed by their names, which, you know, something that's really easy to do. So yeah, so we've discussed the ability to get into your room, to get into your fast passes, to get into paying for items, and then to also get into your parks. So when you buy tickets, you want to make sure that you link them up to your My Disney experience. Obviously, this will, you know, kind of be a no-brainer because then you can do your fast passes early and all that stuff. And when you go to scan yourself when you are going into the parks, the kids just had to scan their band and they were able to get in, besides Ellie, because Ellie is still a freebie at Disney because she's under 3. But myself and my husband, and this trip my actual 10-year-old will have to do it too. You scan your band, the light turns green, and then there's a little fingerprint thing right off to the side of it that will start to light up. And then you need to put your fingerprint on. You can do whatever finger you want on whatever hand you want, but you just need to make sure that whatever you do, you're going to be doing it the entire trip. So I scanned this hand, and then I actually did this finger for my fingerprint scan. And that's for them to be able to know that, you know, it's the right person using the tickets, it's the right magic band, all that stuff. So, you know, the My Disney experience, the magic bands, everything is just so nice. It makes it so easy. It's so just streamlined. Everything is great. Now, of course, if you use your fast passes, you can have 3 fast passes a day. If you use them all up, you can go to kiosks in the park. I think you can do it on your phone as well. We actually never ended up doing it, but you can actually add fast passes on. And I know that I've seen people at the kiosks, they just scan their band and then they can make fast passes for everyone in their group, being the adults in the party, of course. So that's the My Disney experience. That's the fast pass, magic band, room key, everything that you need to know about that. I really, really enjoy these. I cannot wait to get our new magic bands. I will make sure to insert some footage at some point in time of us getting all of our magic bands. This trip we will have 3 sets of magic bands. You will get a magic band for every resort that you stay at, because basically even if you're doing a split stay, they call it, you want this one, they will give you a magic band for every single resort that you stay in. So for instance, the first part of our trip, we are staying at the Caribbean Beach Resort, and we have a quick service dining plan, and that plan actually has our tickets on it as well. So we will have 1 band for that part of our stay. And then when we check out of Caribbean Beach and we check into Yacht Club, I actually have to keep that 1 band for just 1 day to be able to use up all of the dining credits on that. And then I can switch over the following day to the other band, and I will just have to go to guest services. I think, I'm not sure, I keep getting mixed messages, and have them transfer my tickets over to that new band, and then that band will actually have our Yacht Club portion of our trip on it, as well as the table service dining plan. We decided to add that to that portion of our stay. And again, when we switch over from the Yacht Club to Port Orleans Riverside, we will have to have that magic band on for just, you know, till the end of that day that we check in at Port Orleans Riverside, and be able to use up all of our table service credits and snacks and stuff on that part of it. And then we'll have a band for just about a day and a half that has our Port Orleans Riverside, you know, room key and everything like that on it. So that could make things interesting. It could make things harder. I feel like it's going to maybe make them easier, because I know, okay, the pink band has this dining plan and this many days of tickets on it. This band has this dining plan, and I know that I have to use the dining plan up by a certain time, so it'll just make life, I think, so much easier than mixing up credits and anything like that. So that's just a little tidbit on magic bands. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. I will be more than happy to help if I know the answers. Again, magic bands are kind of new, and they were new to us for our trip, but they were awesome. We really enjoyed them. We're definitely pro magic band people.